Hello everyone, this is Jesse Kovacs from Kovacs Wealth Management, providing you with an educational economic update for February 2017. In this month's video, we'll discuss some of the major headlines that influenced the markets in January and provide insight into what these developments could mean for you as an investor. Please stay tuned at the end of this video for a required disclosure statement. Now, do you remember where we were this time last year? In January of 2016, the markets were in a slide and they were filled with volatility. In fact, fears about China's economy contributed to the S&P 500 and the Dow experiencing their worst ever 5-day beginning to a year. However, 2017 is off to a very different start. This January, we saw the three major domestic indexes reach record highs, and the Dow actually surpassed 20,000 for the first time ever. We also learned that in January, personal income increased by 0.3% in December, which was slightly below expectations, but was enough to push personal income up 3.5% for 2016. Now, retail sales increased by 0.6% for December, ending up 4.1% for the past year. Now, right now, we are also well into the corporate earnings season, and many reports that have been released so far are beating expectations. As of January 31st, blended earnings were up 7.1% in the fourth quarter, and revenue increased approximately 4.2%. Despite this positive data, the economy still has opportunities to improve. In January, we learned that gross domestic product, or GDP, lagged in the fourth quarter of 2016, showing 1.9% growth compared to the third quarter's 3.5% measure. Now, as of this first estimate, real GDP increased by a total of 1.6% throughout 2016. Now, if you look more deeply at the numbers, however, you will see that many aspects of our economy grew in the fourth quarter, including household purchases, business equipment spending, and inventory accumulation. Now, instead of the lagging numbers showing a widespread slowdown, one area is largely responsible for decreasing growth, and that is net exports. In the fourth quarter, we saw a jump in imports and a decline in exports, which combined to pull growth down by 1.7%, the biggest drag since 2010. Now, trade is an incredibly important part of our economy. As the most recent GDP report shows, any change in the balance between imports and exports can affect our growth. In fact, without the decline in net exports, fourth quarter GDP could have actually beaten third quarter measures. Now, as you are surely aware, we are currently in the middle of a hotly debated, headline-grabbing political environment. And some of the key conversations have an impact on our trade. From taxing Mexican imports to restricting visitors from certain countries, these new policies and the reactions from the nations that they affect could change the balance between American imports and exports, thus overall affecting our economy. Now, of course, we are not political prognosticators, we're financial professionals. So, while we will continue to closely watch the new policy developments, our focus remains on the market fundamentals. Now, throughout 2017, we're going to continue to analyze the economy's underlying health and strive to find new ways to pursue your goals in an ever so changing environment. Now, as always, we're here to help you understand what's happening, no matter what the headlines read. Well, that's it for this month's Educational Economic Update. Once again, this is Jesse Kovacs with Kovacs Wealth Management, signing off for the month of February 2017. Please remember that nothing we talk about here is a recommendation. If you'd like to discuss your personal financial situation with us, please give us a call at the office at 732-818-1278. We'd be happy to talk with you. Take care.